Okay, so now let's review card test number 4. This is going to be quite easy because we already know all the concepts and the process on how to answer these problems. So let's go to problem number 1. How many liters are in 2,550 cubic centimeters? If you remember, I brought to class a yellow cube. This yellow cube was made of 1,000 cubic centimeters. I apologize for my kids crying in the background. I hope that is not disturbing you. Now, 1,000 cubic centimeters are the same as 1 liter. So in your mind, you might get the following answer: 2.54 liters. But the other way around of doing this is using some math with the process that we have been using. If we want liters at the end, we need a factor that equals 1, and we just multiply times it. So 1 liter equals 1,000 cubic centimeters, and we multiply 2,540 cubic centimeters times that. We can eliminate cubic centimeters, and then we get 2,540 divided by 1,000. We just move the decimal point to the left, the same amount of zeros, and we get 2.54 liters, and that is your answer. Now the second problem is easier. A young child has a mass of 40 kilograms, and what is the mass of the child in grams? We know that 1,000 grams is the same as 1 kilogram. Since we want grams at the end, that is the units that we place on the top of this factor. So 40 kilograms over 1 times 1,000 over 1, we can eliminate kilograms, and we get our answer: 40,000 grams. The third problem is easy too, because you are being asked how many centimeters are in 4 meters. So you have 4 meters over 1, and you multiply times a factor that equals 1 and that has centimeters on the top, meters on the bottom, because you want to eliminate meters and get centimeters. So you know that 1 meter is the same as 100 centimeters. Here you can eliminate meters and you get your answer: 400 centimeters after multiplying 4 times 100. Now for the last problem I need a little bit more space, so I'm going to erase the rest, and let's do the following. We want to convert 2,000 cubic centimeters to cubic meters. Now we know that the factor would be cubic meters on the top and cubic centimeters on the bottom, but the question is, how many cubic centimeters fit in 1 cubic meter? In order to answer that, we need to do some math. Let's go to the top of this brown area to do that. We know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. If we elevate that to the third power, we get the following: 1 to the third power n cubic meters, and 100 to the third power n cubic centimeters. So on this side of the equation we have that 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1 cubic meter, and on the other side 100 times 100 times 100, we have 1 million cubic centimeters. So what we do is we build this factor, 1 cubic meter over 1 million cubic centimeters, and we multiply. We can eliminate cubic centimeters here. We eliminate 1, 2, 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3 zeros, and after multiplying 2 times 1, 1 times 1000, we get the following fraction, 2 over 1000 cubic meters. So after erasing this, let me write this on the top, 2 over 1000 cubic meters, and here we're going to count the amount of zeros, 1, 2, 3, and we just move the decimal point, 1, 2, 3, and we find our answer, 0.002 cubic meters, and that is the answer.